Yo, what is up guys, and welcome to the how to climb out of lower MMR with Pantheon. And as always, we're going to be playing a game in bronze, silver, gold, and then platinum/emerald, and learn how we can consistently climb out of lower MMR with Pantheon. If you like this type of content, it would really help me out a lot if you could leave a like and subscribe. And my promise to you is that I will continuously keep making new ones and look to improve it. I wish you all an amazing remainder of your day, and comment the champion down below which you would like to see next. Alright guys, enjoy the video. Peace.
Every move you made, I was watching you.
If you are serious about improving and climbing to your desired league rank, you're in the right place. I've worked on laying out 2 courses that will help you in all aspects to improve. One is about all the fundamentals for the laning phase, and the other one goes in depth on tempo and the mid to late. I've been challenger for 7 years, and I can guarantee you that this will massively speed up your process and reaching any goal that you have set in mind. Both courses have a preview video where you can see the style of the videos, so check those out before anything. You can also always join my Discord to check out some reviews. Alright, let's get into the video. Going into the first game here as Pantheon. I am not a big Pantheon player myself. I don't have a lot of Pantheon games under my belt, but I have played against a lot of Pantheon players throughout my time. And what I do know about Pantheon is one thing: this champion likes to snowball. The champion likes to play aggressive, and Pantheon players really want to snowball. And that is also because Pantheon as a champion is extremely strong in the early game. So your kit is also centered around snowballing. Just to name one example here, right? We're playing into Darius in our first game. So the rune setup that we're going to be taking is Conqueror, because we're not allowed to proc our PTA that often. You don't want to auto-attack Pantheon or Darius that often, right? We want to play with our Q range. We're gonna go for Alacrity. We can decide. They also have a Briar and a Philo Seraphine combo, right? Let's see what they picked last year. Tenacity is not bad because they have undodgeable CC here. Sivir as well. I think I'm gonna stick with Alacrity because I believe it is better here. And we're gonna go with Conqueror. Then we got Transcendent Scorch with the Q poke, double adaptive, and flat health to be as aggressive as we can. Now, one thing we always gotta keep in mind when playing Pantheon is we're super strong in the early game, but at level 6, a lot of matchups can change, because at level 6, my ultimate is a roaming tool, right? I get a, well, semi-global roaming that does do damage, but it doesn't really do damage in combat, whereas Darius gets an ultimate that empowers his entire kit. So that's one thing to always consider. Other than that, here we're playing Pantheon Hecarim against Darius Briar. Hecarim is not that strong of an early game jungler, contrast to Briar, which is an extremely strong early game jungler. Both Pantheon and Darius are super strong in the early game. In the full extended fight, if Darius gets on top of me, he of course wins, but I'm still very strong with my Q poke. I can contest Darius in the early game. He is playing Conqueror Resolve with Ghost Teleport, a little bit of an orthodox setup here by the Darius. He's cooking, and the Briar crucially is also taking Resolve, so she might have bone plating as well. So in 2v2 we are going to lose. After 6 we could maybe win because the Hecarim ult makes a big difference, right? But in 2v2 it's pretty bad. In isolated 1v1 it can be pretty good. I also have to be very careful for Briar ganks, because once she starts running at me, there's not really an easy escape for me. And we're gonna start off with Dorn's Blade here, just to make ourselves a tad bit stronger in the early game too. And normally I would want to look for the ward either on here or here, so I can verify where this Briar is starting. However, against Darius it is extremely scary to do it, right? So I don't really want to walk through here, and we spot the Darius with a D-Blade too. So what I could consider instead is pathing here and looking for my ward here, because there's an Aphelios mid, and I'm not as scared of an Aphelios as I am of a Darius, right? So as a result, I'm gonna walk in like this, see the Briar and Aphelios. I believe the Briar is starting topside now. I can't verify it for 100%, but I'm going to see if I can still try it one more time. And there we go. The ward of the Raptors will do. And now I know exactly what the Briar is doing. She cannot get that ward. Darius could be looking to cheese me either here or here, so I'm going to step around a little bit just so that I do not get cheesed. There we go. I'm going to walk like this. And last bush that he could be trying to cheese me from is this one. But if I just walk with the minions here, I should be completely fine. Right now, I know Briar is pathing to top, but one crucial thing is he started Raptors. And what a lot of junglers can do is Raptors rep off Krugs. And after Krugs, what do they want to do? Well, they could look to gank top, right? So here's a D-Blade. Eat my Q. Okay, he is bone plating, and I'm fine with this wave pushing into me, because when this wave is pushing into me, I'm not gonna be forced to walk up for last, and that's good because I believe this Briar is looking for the early top gank. Okay, it's W start, and I'm just using my Q onto him every time. I want to auto take 1 minion to get my passive, and so that I have my empowered Q again. So here I have my passive, and now my next ability does extra damage, but I unfortunately miss. 2 minutes here to get my level 2. If I Q him on that last hit there, That's pretty good. He used E onto me, but he cannot kill me in time here. I'm gonna get 5 stacks. W, ignite auto, Q for the execute. Now he does have TP, so that's one thing I have to consider. The wave is slow pushing to the Darius here, and I'm pretty low HP. So I have to crush this wave. This is a super awkward scenario. Unfortunately, I lost a little bit too much health. He is going to TP here. The faster he TPs, the harder it is for me. There he already is. And he's gonna try and run me down. He does have it. I don't think I have a lot of counterplay here. Okay, we trade 1 for 1. But the wave is pushing into him. So I am going to lose a full cannon wave. And I am going to lose the full next wave here. But I do at least kill him. But in terms of EXP, it is extremely not worth it for me. I'm ahead in gold, but I'm going to be severely far down in EXP because he basically loses nothing and he gets everything here. So that's well played by the Darius. I'm not sure if I could have played that different. Unironically, it would maybe be better for me if he stays alive but low HP, because then he has to recall and we both kind of lose out. But it is okay, we are ahead in gold, and I know that Briar is not topside anymore, and Hecarim is topside. He did not buy any items. That is a massive blunder by Mr. Darius. That I don't understand. Okay, well, there's that, but you see how he's already hit level 3 and this whole wave is still here, right? But, like I said, I am going to be ahead in items, especially if he doesn't buy any. I'm gonna use my E on his Q. 3 stacks, 4 stacks right now, he has no E. So my 5th stack, you see he gets level 4 way before me, but there's just simply nothing I can do about that. As long as I just keep my range here, I'm gonna be fine. I always want to use my Q short. 1 mean grants me my level 4, and then we're even. And proc the Scorch here, he might E me, but if he does that, I'm gonna one-shot him. The wave is pushing into me right now, so I want to avoid queuing all these means together. I just want to look to isolate my Q onto the Darius. And I'm gonna wait for 5 stacks. If I have 5 stacks, my W is empowered, right? If he recalls, I'm gonna cancel him. If he stays, it's fine. Briar should be bot side right now, taking the bot side skeleton, maybe looking to gank bot as well. Here I could do a charged Q. It's gonna go on a long cooldown, right? If you full charge the Q... Okay, bro. Okay, well, you're losing XP, piggy. You may have the ego, but you're losing the battle, bro. Okay. The Silver is already 3-0. That's a pretty massive issue. What's this guy doing? Okay. I respect it, but he's just dancing out of EXP range. I don't... Is he trying to mind control me, or what's bro doing? Okay. The wave is pushing into me, and as I said, as long as this wave is pushing into me, the Darius is going to be forced to walk up full assets, and if he's forced to walk up full assets, then he's always killable, right? I just gotta make sure I last at latest frames here, so that the wave keeps pushing into me. So, for example, I'm not killing this minion because nobody's targeting it. This one is targeted. Now it is targeted, so now I have to kill it. But I won't kill a minion unless I absolutely have to. Other thing I can do right now is set up a slow push. And so I'll slow push this wave. And hard push this wave, and then I can dive him. I'm gonna already go to his escape path. You see here he was low HP, my last Q crits. Keep in mind, if targets are low HP, Pantheon will crit them. I want to get 1.1k gold, so I have that right now. I can buy my tabbies. Now, like I said, did it look like I was lacking damage there? No. A lot of Darius players are going to rush tabbies here too. He may have enough gold for that. If he 100% does, because he hasn't bought anything before. So here, we open up with the Q, with the passive Q, W, and we follow it up. Here, crucially, we're going to buy tabbies, double adaptive. In fact, they're full AD topside here. And we've crashed the wave into the turret. What's going to happen? It's going to bounce back into me, right? Whenever the wave is bounced back into me, this is also the best timer for me to look for the potential roam. So I'm going to ult onto the mid laner here. And if I just get his summoners, that's already good. If I get the kill, that's absolutely amazing. My Pantheon, or my Hecarim seems to be doing dragon here. And I slow him into the W. He's going to try to see me. I'm going to E him, get movement speed. I'm going to wait for his flash. And he's not going to flash it. So there we go. Beautiful kill, right? And I'm going to take this minion with me as well. Alright, so there. Very good, right? One thing you should memorize is whenever you cast ult, you actually instantly get 5 stacks. Okay, she's level 4, double longsword, so I can definitely fight her because I'm level 7, I have way stronger items, right? So the first thing I do there, when I see the Briar on the map, is not see like, okay, can I fight her? I press tab, I check her items, I see her level, okay, yes, I can fight. And I know that because I'm checking tab, right? Super important, alright? Let's keep up the wave here. Generally speaking right now, I want to just hard push next wave and reset because I have double longsword. I do not necessarily need to look to kill this Darius again. I would much rather play this weak side in a safe manner where I'm playing to not get killed myself because my jungler is making a play on bot side and I don't want to die because I have a massive shutdown, right? So I'm looking for my passive, then I'll Q. Okay, he's gonna all in me here. He bought Phage. Briar is on grubs too. Well, I did exactly what I had to avoid. So here you can say, "Hello, Chanel. Nice job, man." And you're right. Darius should push this wave though. If he doesn't push, okay, very good. He should push this wave. You can just call me a piggy. You can call me every name in the book, and I say you are correct. You are absolutely correct. Just don't tell me it straight to my face because I might get severely upset. Let's keep the focus here because all I had to do there was maybe even not push the wave simply because the threat was too large. Oh, Briar still being topside. In my mind, she was doing grubs, but I did expect Darius to come from here. I expect him to be like here. He just goes on top of me. Maybe I should have flashed away instantly. Okay, though, it's in the past. Let's move past it. Let's not think about it again. Let's think about what I should do now. Because being stuck in the past is not going to do anything for me. So let's take on my passive, see if I can poke him and then set up an all-in. He does not have flash, right? He does not have a ghost. He does have TP now. Or very soon, rather, because he recalled... or he died level 1, right? Or level 2 and then he TP'd back. So yeah, he most likely has TP. Their Sivir is 7 kills, so that is the scariest member in their team. But looks like she dies there, okay. Hecarim is still bot side, is going to probably full clear into top, so I won't see my Hecarim for a while. And the second ability that we're maxing is W. He bought Boots and Dagger. I just want to poke him every time he goes for the last hit. So whenever he walks up to the last hit, my Q is guaranteed to land, right? He has no ult right now. Ooh, he actually cancelled me out of that. I'm going to use my E onto his Q. There's my Q. Next Q is going to Q crit him. And he gets executed. You saw there, when he reaches a certain threshold in terms of his HP, my next Q will crit him. And there, because he was super low HP, it crits him, and he gets one shot. Now, I felt very comfortable to fight him, because I used my E on his Q, and so I don't take any of the damage, which is also his important ability, and we get it. I need this plate, so that I have my Eclipse. And now I'll sell refillable, I get Eclipse, same thing that's gonna happen here, is we push the wave into his turret, right? What's happening to the wave? Bouncing back into me. What does that mean? Potential roam tower. But he's going to hard push here by the looks of it. And then I assume his intention of next wave is also to hard push it. So our best play is to probably run top here instantly. He does not have flash. He does not have his ghost. He does have a cult armor here. Okay, and he seems to be going to try and hard push this. So I'm going to probably ult him right here on this minion. Because he's going to be taking this one. Alright. And we slow him. We don't slow him. Gonna probably open up with my Q here. Okay, well, if I don't give him an escape route, he can't... What? Alright, he's dead. I'm gonna already push this wave here, because it's okay if the Hecarim gets it. I'm just gonna push the wave, because the faster I push this wave, the more time I'll have to push his plate, right? So I don't have to full chase in there. And whenever I have my passive, that's when I'll use my Q. And next item is going to be Sondera Sky. Okay, let's keep pushing. Affiliates to enforce the Sivir is their win condition, or their main win condition. Briar only has 1 kill, and that's actually the shutdown onto me, so that's a little scary. That's okay. Darius is just respawned. I saw the Briar somewhere on the map. I have a passive here, so I just want to one-shot the wave like that. And I want to make sure I get my passive. Okay, I see the Briar now. She does have more items than my Hecarim. I have my passive here, so I want to keep up my ability. And if I am Briar, I'm looking to go to the Pantheon here that is severely overextended. And as a result of that, I am going to back off. And just get the split. Okay, I could reset. Hecarim is going into bot side, so I should make a note of that. I don't know how this means somehow bypass those 3 casters, but I'll use it as my homie here to hold the wave a little bit close to me, because I'm scared of a Briar gank. So if I hold this minion here, my minions are going to aggro onto it, and that means his next minion wave is going to walk closer. So now it's a little bit harder for them to potentially gank me, and I just want to play off my range and Q poke. Right, because I've... Okay, his tab is now as well, so we're both pretty fast, and he also has Phage for movement speed, but I'm super close to level 10 here. Beautiful. And I'm gonna W into him. Oh. I got Eclipse here. No way. That is so lucky. That's so lucky. My W got cancelled. If I W Q him there, he gets 1 shot. I had Eclipse shoot to block the Briar damage, and I get like the kill, right? But because it got cancelled, I took too much damage from the Darius, and that's what made the kill not that good for me. The one benefit, however, here is that this wave is pushing into me, and that is absolutely amazing, because as long as this wave is pushing into me, the play is still worth it. I did not have a shutdown, so I'm okay with the outcome, although I do think I could have potentially 2v1 this, but you can see I'm not that good mechanically on my champion either, right? I definitely need to warm up on this champion. I have very low Pantheon games under my belt. I do believe Briar is on his grubs. Even though the wave is going to crash, the potential of a 600 shutdown here is absolutely massive. So I'm going to take a look. Yep. I wanted to block that. And unfortunately I don't. I missed the first Q here. This guy's on flash. I need the shutdown. I'll play for the shutdown. Okay, Hackram gets it. It's okay too. I think the play's still worth. I lose the full wave, but we get 2 kills, so of course that is worth it. I don't need to recall. Yeah, that's okay. Nothing else to say here. I assume Briar's gonna come back into topside because her rep is up, and Hackram is pathing into bot here. How do I know that? Because from Hackram's perspective, all scamps are going into bot, right? So I know Hackram will be dipping, and as a result, I'm just gonna push this wave in. I mean, I can maybe stick for a little bit of a plate. But if I hear Briar ult, I instantly have to like sidestep. Okay. I mean, this is pretty greedy. This could be on me. Yep, exactly right. And so the reason I knew this is not because I'm like, I didn't sidestep this because I'm like faker. I was anticipating the potential of Briar being topside again, and that's why I just knew I had to sidestep. If Briar comes around, I think I can fight simply because I can kill the Darius before Briar reaches. And now I need 350 gold, and I kind of want to stay because it would be super bad for my tempo to recall right now, buy coffee to get on the map, get 200 gold, and like recall again, right? So I'd rather stay a little bit longer on the map. I see both of them have trinket here, so it could be both of them. I'm still scared of a potential Briar gank. So what I'll do here is I'll slow push this, also because this wave is going to give me 100 gold, and next wave gives me 200 gold, because it's going to be a cannon wave. Alternatively, I can also sell my D-Blade to get 200 gold here, right? Yeah, well, I think I just slow push this wave, and the reason I slow push is so that this wave comes closer to the center of the lane here, and that means I'm not like forced to walk up super far where they can gank me, right? Like here, I'm not that gankable by them, and so if I stay here and the wave position stays here, I'm not too scared of getting ganked, and I think the Briar is looking for me, because she's been showing that intention quite a lot this game. Now the wave is pretty far up, so I'm a little bit scared, but I'm gonna try and risk it. If I die here, I just blame jungle gap. Okay. And then we'll have, okay, Briar's bot, we're completely chilling. So then I'll push one more wave before resetting, because remember, if you crash the wave into his tier 2 turret, it will always bounce back, so we're just doing the same thing I would always do, right? And just hard push this wave and set up my reset. And then I probably want to look for some roam opportunities. Okay. I mean, I could even roam on this guy. But I think it's better to for tempo to just reset first, get my full item. Could potentially kill him too, but I'm just gonna go for my full item now. Just way more consistent. Okay. So I don't have to instantly go top because I just push this wave and maybe even another before it reaches my tier 1. And because I have that tempo on top wave, as the wave is bouncing back, I'm free to just make a roam play here. This guy's gonna be walking here. Mama. Alright, hello little piggy. Come here. I'm friendly. No. Shove another win condition. That's a kill, 2.5. Okay. There's the win condition of that guy. And, well, we had our full item. So, of course, we're going to be winning this fight. And, well, Twitch gets some kills. Lux gets some kills. This wave is pushing, so my team will get this. I'm going to instantly run mid, because then I can also get this, right? So we don't have to all stay on one lane. We basically won the game there, right? It was a really good roam. The reason I was also very confident in that fight is because we had our reset, right? So we didn't waste our tempo. This wave is pushing back into me, even though my minions are 10% strong. You see, if I click on my minions, they are 10% stronger. Now, why is this wave pushing back into me? It's because the wave is close to his side of the lane. It's similar to laning phase, right? If you crash the wave into your opponent's turret, it's just gonna start bouncing back into you. I have a crit here. Oh, I still have the buff, oopsie. And now I'm gonna go on to top lane to collect this fat wave as it's coming into me, and super happy. And then we're gonna basically repeat the same thing. I'm gonna push this wave into his tier 2, make it bounce back into me. If I can find for plays, or if I can look for plays, I'll get them. And yeah, pretty good. He still doesn't have a full item, and I have 2. I'm gonna wait for him to queue. Okay, I didn't even wait for it, but I'm simply too strong. There's nothing he can do anymore, right? I have 2 full items against none completed. And yeah, then the game's gonna look like that. Now, I also think Pantheon as a champion is super strong early. Then he's like pretty weak into his like mid-game transition. And then like 3 items, 4 items, he becomes a monster again. So if you snowball, you really want to keep up that snowball fast enough so you can spike into more items. And then, yeah, you become an absolute monstrosity. My next item here is probably a cleaver. And, well, then we're going to just be in an amazing position. Hecarim puts the Herald, so we're going to stay here now and get the tier 2. Potentially the tier 3. Sivir is bot, Aphelios was mid, Briar is dead, so if Briar respawns, she's obviously going to come top. It's very important to put yourself in your opponent's shoes to know what they are going to be doing next. Aphelios is not showing on mid wave, so he could be coming as well. That's a Briar to top lane, isn't it? Maybe it's not. Okay. Hecarim can finish that. Okay, I'll finish it. I got the tier 3. And looks like the Twitch is smurfing it. But to be fair, we shouldn't take the inhib, because taking inhib this early kind of puts us at the timer to close out the game. But looks like he wants to take it, so then we'll just take it. I prefer to not take this. And that is for multiple reasons. If you take it, and we don't close the game, we just lose farm on the side wave for 5 minutes, and they get it, right? So I, generally speaking, prefer to not take the inhib before minute 20, unless you're winning the game hard enough that you can instantly rush the Nashor at minute 20 and just start closing out the game consistently. But here around this MMR, I don't trust my teammates to do so. A lot of people will just randomly down the map, so I would always refrain from taking an early inhib like that. Just ping your teammates away. Way more consistent. And I'll actually go for this item, because they don't have a lot of armor, right? It's only tabis. So I think this is better. And the next item could be Stabbers, could be Cleaver if they buy more armor. I have ultimate here. So I'm looking, and we're going to just put it here. I know he has no flash, so he's just dead here. He might even just one-shot this guy for fun. Okay. I get Eclipse Shoot. And like I said, 3 items, you become a monster. Alright, go to bot lane because I can get the tier 2. And now, I mean, 2 people top, 3 people dead, so the tier 2 is mine. Gonna W auto, or one auto rather. Oh, you do 1. If anybody types -1 at this timer, I will find you and your... I'll tell mods about you. I'll tell the mods about you. Please don't say -1. Don't hurt my fragile ego. Okay, so if you didn't know, right? I didn't mention this yet, but you see here when the 5 bars are full, you have your passive, and your passive basically makes one of your next abilities, your normal abilities, empowered. Your Q basically deals more damage, your E gets movement speed afterwards, and your W does 3 hits instead of 1. So here if I W, I'm gonna 1, 2, 3, auto, Q, and I instantly 5 stacks again, and after this one, look, I get movement speed, right? And that is because I use my passive on my E. Okay, get 5 stacks again, so I can start my combo with W or with E. I believe the best combo is to generally speaking start with W, because then you do 3 auto attacks, and now I don't have PTA, I have Conqueror, right? But you instantly stack your Conqueror then, and then you do auto Q, and the last auto Q is empowered again. If that hit, I believe she dies. Okay, sorry. What are you doing? If, like, it's just education speaking, right? Like, from an educational perspective, don't do this. Just don't. Like, don't do whatever I just did. It's absolutely unnecessary. I speak about bronze players, like, randomly dying on the map and, like, slowing down the game. That's exactly what I was doing. There was no thought process behind that fight. Actually, enemy team got aced. I baited them. Get a little camera flip for the boys. Oh, I already did it earlier. It's on cooldown. Well, my bad. There's absolutely no intention about that. We got the 3rd dragon. All we should do right now is play for Nashor and close out the game. I know people are very scared to play Nashor, but just gonna pay my team to go base. I mean, I will play for Baron. Or they keep playing for the tier 2. Okay, that's alright. Darius or Aphelios might walk into mid lane here to collect this. But actually, if I'm them, I probably want to push this out first. I really want to play for Baron. I'm gonna ping these guys away because they're absolutely overstaying. So it's really good to just ping them and mention, basically, that they're overstaying. Dementia? What? Does he actually say dementia? What? What is that? You're not telling me she actually says dementia. Wait a second. What is that? I have ult here. I mean, I'll just ult. I never miss. Said no one ever. You sit down. That was the fastest combo I've ever seen by mankind. Flash, wait for a second, then W. Don't ask me why. I misclicked. Okay, I don't think we can end here because we don't have Baron. We need to play for Baron. We just play for kills, but it's working. I mean, if we don't die, we can probably end here. Look at that Q cooldown, by the way. Not a lot of counterplay for him. I'm sorry, Mr. Darius. And she didn't say dementia this time. Goodbye, AD carry. She's almost 4 items, 12 and 7. I just do W with the passive. Auto Q. Ditch. Alright, so if you can start your combo with W, I believe that's pretty good. Pretty solid. Highest DPS combo for sure. After this Baron, I will also have my Sterakos. Where is this going? Oh, I'm gonna help her. Get movement speed here from the plant too. So here we're gonna start with our W. I'm gonna wait for the E to be gone. Auto, Q. Yep. Q again, and we have our passive again. Right, remember, when you start your combo with W, your passive is used, and then you instantly auto 3 times, so you get it back super fast. Bro, I don't even know I have 17 kills this game. I mean, I'm Pantheon, right? I'm roaming a lot, but it doesn't even feel like I have 17 kills. So here, W, auto Q, and boom, you basically have it instantly again. And they FF'd, rightfully so. GG. First game, guys. Let's keep it going. Let's go and move on to the next one. GG. Heading into the second game here. We're playing against a Mundo, Ghost TP, very standard setup, and a Rengar. I mean, I can go for both setups here, right? I can go for a Doran's Blade or a Longsword 2. I'll go for a Longsword 2 here because I don't feel like I'm going to early skirmish, or like don't think I need the stat check value from the Doran's Blade, right? Because if you buy Doran's Blade, you get 10 attack, 100 health, and the lifesteal. And here you still get 10 AD, but I get the option to instantly go for a refillable potion. Plus, my first item is cheaper. And into this champion, I can either go for Eclipse, or I can go for Blade Rune, or for Black Cleaver. Also, Blade Rune King is going to be an absolutely amazing item for me here, because Mundo is a health stacker. So if I buy Blade Rune King, that gives me a lot of damage to try and deal with a champion like the Mundo here, right? Now, I do win the level 1 pretty hard against him. Rengar is a scary level 1 jungler, but I don't think he's going to be in this bush, so I just want to face check him. If I spot the Mundo here, I would just trade. I don't spot the Mundo, I'm going to ward right here. And that is because Rengar, very often, 90% of the time I see a Rengar, they clear from red buff into Crux. That's a standard Rengar clear, right? And now I want to just position myself aggressive level 1, because I'm the stronger level 1 champion. You see this ward there, he's going to jump on that. And remember, guys, we are looking to snowball with our champion, so let's play aggressive from the get-go. I'm going to select my Q. One thing to know about Mundo is you see how he's like purple glowing. That means he has his passive. When he has his passive, the first CC that I would land onto him, I dodge his Q here, is, I get the ward down, I'm going to auto Q him. The first CC I were to land onto him is actually not going to CC him, but it's going to take away his like protected plate. That is his passive, but it will do damage extra to him as well. So the first W I'm going to land onto him here is actually not going to stun him, but it will damage him, my W, and a little bit of extra because of his plates falling off. This means he's gonna grab me my level 2, and now I'm ready for it. You see here he takes a little bit of extra damage. Oh, I mean, he's dying to pick that up, by the way. It's either like live and run away, or die and get the passive. If he picks up the passive, the cooldown duration of his next passive basically gets lowered, and he gets a little bit of health refunded, but yeah, he dies for it. So that's absolutely troll by him, and we're in an amazing position now. Two things we did there: play aggressive level 1, landed auto Qs, right? We're checking the jungler, Rengar spouting into bot, so I'm not scared of him. And we use our level up timer, getting our level 2, traded, and like I told you guys, as always, if you watch any of my other videos, I will win my lane in the early game 90% of the time just by getting priority and utilizing level up timer. So there's that. One of the most important fundamentals to just master, right? And if, of course, you want to know all your level up timers on the top of your head, highly recommend checking out my courses, right? But in both of the courses, you will learn much more than just level up timers. Everything regarding any fundamentals you would need to know are in there. Okay, so right now, we're reset, we're 5 stacks, so we're going to use our E to get movement speed back into lane. It does cost a lot of mana, so we're going to be where it's 80 mana. W is 50, Q is 25. Now this wave is slow pushing into us. It would have been better for this Mundo to hard push it. With the reason that if he hard pushes this, right, it would have crashed into my turret, thus making it bounce back into him. But now, because he slow pushed it, he's going to perpetually be forced to walk up for last hits, because right now the wave is slow pushing into me, and before he wants to reset, he needs to crash it into my turret. Well, him being forced to walk up for last hit here puts him vulnerable. Rengar's pathing into bot. I'm not scared of the Rengar here, and so I'm going to just try to match my level 4 here, poke him with the Q, and once I'm level 4, I'm going to be all-letting him and looking to kill him. I want to make sure to thin out this wave as much as I can in the meantime too. But not too much, as I need this wave to continuously push towards me, because as long as this is pushing towards me, Mundo is going to be forced to walk up for us. He's going to Q this minion, so I'm going to back off. Okay. I can look to Q him and hit minions, because his next wave is there too, right? So now I hit him and the minions, but it's actually fine. Remember, first W is not going to CC him, actually. It's just going to take away his plate thingy. His passive. He misses the cannon. Okay, good sidestep by him. And when you full charge your Q like that, it goes on full cooldown, right? Okay, he's level 5, so now I'm not going to trade. When your opponent gets a level up, guys, a level up is pretty much equivalent to about 600 gold of stats instantly spawning in your inventory, because he gets flat HP, he gets armor, he gets AD, he gets attack speed, he gets magic resist. All those stats instantly spawn into his inventory, and that is why having your level ups over that is always important. But here, if he goes melee range, landed again. There you go. Okay, there also super close to level 5 as well, but in the general sense, when your opponent is a level up above you, you gotta be careful with ulting. Now, I want to hard push this wave and next wave to set up my reset, because remember, if I crash the wave into my opponent, that's when you want to recall. Golden rule for reset timers is crash the wave into your opponent, because when the wave is bouncing back, you're not losing as much resources, and you're gonna come back to a beneficial wave state. Some options here in terms of items. I can look to full rush this, but I believe tier 2 boots is better here, because you saw there was I was not necessarily lacking damage. The most important thing for me would be to have the ability to keep being in range with him, right? So I think movement speed here is more important. I had multiple options for that. I could of course go like Tabis, but I don't think Tabis is good here, plus I didn't have enough gold for that. And then I could have gone for Boots of Swiftness, which is not bad, but I believe CDR Boots is simply better here. And then we're gonna go for Eclipse. Blade Rune King, maybe? If I snowball so hard, I actually don't need the Blade Rune King. Looks like Rengar went for Sheen, and he has 40 CS, so he's pathing into bot again, else he could never have that much CS. And this guy's pretty close to level 6, so I gotta be careful. Get his passive out right there. He seems to really prioritize picking that up. I'm gonna ignite him here. One more auto. And it puts him into the crit range. Beautiful. Hard push this wave, reset again. I'm not going to overstay for the plate because it would ruin my tempo. Getting the plate here won't change the items that are going to buy on this base, right? I'm always buying double longsword here. And if I stay for this plate, I cannot play the bounce here anymore. Also, the faster I recall here, the faster I'm back into lane, and the faster I could look for potential roam opportunities. Like I said, 125 extra gold would not have changed my reset here, or anything that I buy. I have an opportunity to ult mid here. Rengar could be on the dragon, so I would want to check this, because then I could ult. Okay, he's not here. I can ult here as well, because his wave is pushing back into me. No, I'm gonna just go back into top, because if I move here and the play goes wrong, I lose this wave, I lose next wave, and Mundo gets like 2 plates, right? So that would just be super bad for me. Then the Mundo's back into the game. I could look to maybe get this guy. I get flush W too. No, he missed it. Alright, now I'm just gonna go to top. Okay, if my team wins, it's even better. But you see here, had I like moved away from this, I believe the stuff that I lose is too much. Okay. Beautiful. I'm finaling this crash because I do want to start roaming if I can, like a roam to mid. Let's say I roam to mid and kill Malzahar, right? I would say that that is worth more than killing the 0-3 Mundo again, because Mundo is already kind of out of the game. And if I kill mid, I deny Malzahar of becoming win condition, and I give some breathing room to my Veigar, because he seems to be struggling in this matchup. He's around 18 CS down. So that is the mindset that I have here by hard pushing this wave and looking to roam. He's out of mana too. I'm already in range. Wow, that's fast. I'm gonna ult here because he's pathing into me. Oh, wow, he walked away from me. Well done. Okay, Nidalee, you got this? Okay, that's worth it. Veigar, I'm just taking this. I'm sorry, buddy. A little bit of attacks. It's a IRS Gaming. He said no. Okay, he said no R. Okay, got a slash 2. I'm gonna max my W second. Wave is pushing into me, but you see here how this Mundo is kind of slow pushing this into me. So I do also have the option to recall, but I can buy my item. So you see here Mundo slow push, so he's going to slow push this wave, hard push this wave. But I can actually buy my item, so it's better for me to just reset. I could have figured this out faster. I sell my refillable, no point to sit on it, and I'll use my E to get back to lane faster here. Beautiful. And I lose nothing because I crashed the wave with 2 turret, bounce it back into me. Remember guys, when the wave is bouncing back into you, you're always going to be in a good position. Prime example, right? Let's go. Alright, so this plate is pretty low HP. Mundo is very weak right now. He's only on a giant spell. I have a full completed item. And again, because I'm snowballing so hard, I actually don't think I need to go Blade Rune King. Because I will keep having enough damage by just building normally here. Because I'm already snowballing so hard. If I was not snowballing this hard, I would need to buy Blade Rune King for sure. To keep having enough damage to kill him. I'm just going to hard push this wave. And only use Qs pretty much. So I preserve my mana. And trading with him is alright. Nilly is boot. Rengar could be top. And I have a pretty big shutdown. So that's something I have to consider here. The range on my Q is just so disgusting. Gotta make sure I dodge this Q here. Beautiful. And I'm gonna keep pushing in this wave. Rengar could look for a top lane gank here. Because he could also be playing for grubs. And if I die once to the Mundo now, he's basically completely back in the game. That's the one downside of Pantheon, right? We want to try and keep snowballing the game so we get clean towards a second item. Okay, Rengar is bot. Remember what I said, right? You are really strong in the early game, and then you kind of fall off a little bit, and then you get super strong again towards later stages. That's unlucky. But if I'm Malzar, I'm going to push this wave here. Unless he saw me. I'm going to E here to get movement speed, W on his minion, and do a 360 no-scope. Spear shot would have landed. Lost all my mana for doing that too. Spread it onto me. Okay, I give Mundo for reset here as well, but it's alright. And this is going to cancel me, so... Yeah, Mundo gets some plates here too. I'm not happy with my decision. I don't think I should have made this move. Alright, I'll just get this. And I'll be ulting top because else I'll lose too much and he gets too much. He is already getting a lot here by me doing this. Okay, I want to cancel his recall, so I'm gonna ult here on this wave and also cancel his recall whilst doing so. I maybe get tempo into some other plates here because of that. Where is he? Where are you? Okay, I can't find him. I need to roam. Okay, he did get his recall in. Position myself to land as many minions. Alright. He almost has his full item now. I'm not sure if I should get the Blade Rune King or not. I want to avoid the spin code for sure. I get the 5 stacks too. Senna is here. It's not the best roaming support. I mean, maybe I'm overforcing these roams. I don't even know if this is worth it or not. If Veigar just lands his E. Well, the Malzar is permanently respecting. Okay, Rengar's here too, so we should be careful. I'm gonna move top lane and avoid. And now the one time I'm missing, he actually walks up. I'm assuming I was on the ward then, or I'm just actually like just really unlucky. It's okay. I'm forcing a little bit too many roams though, and I'm giving the Mundo maybe a little bit too much breathing space. But the thing is, this is also hindsight me speaking, because if that roam went well, I wouldn't be stalking like this, right? So yeah, the result right now looks kind of but to be fair, there was also a very big chance that that roam would have worked. So I think I stick with the decision that I made. I don't think it was a bad decision. Alright. And again, killing this own 3 Mundo again is not that easy. Plus, oh, we got the dragon. It doesn't really change the game, but if I kill like their mid jungle, it does a lot more. What am I even witnessing? Okay, well played. Okay, smurfed it. Alright, I'm just gonna play for mid lane plates here now. Mundo gets top plates, I get this plates. Pyke is here maybe, he's 4 kills, double buffs. Gotta wait for the Scorch proc. Beautiful. Auto W, Q, and Q again. Beautiful. I also have my stack still from the Conqueror, so I did a little bit of extra damage. That's massive. Okay, that's exactly the kill that I needed. Finally get rewarded for a singular roam. Our Rengar could be looking to ult me, so I'm gonna back off. Very happy I got some gold. I got the plates and I get the gold from the kill. It's either Cleaver or Solid Sky here. I think Solid Sky is better. Alright, let's go for this. And there's a good chance this guy's just gonna walk up, and so I want to ult him. The one downside is, you see here, my ult would be substantial. I mean, it's only like an 8-second difference on my second charge, so I'm actually fine ulting here. He's gone. Alright. Even if I ult here, he's gonna be out in time, so no point in ulting for me. That's okay. Then we're just gonna move here. Now I'm level 11, so my second ult is gonna be lower cooldown. That's what I was going to refer to. Could maybe ult here, like if they chase. I'm gonna ping him to chase. Do they see me on the ward? No. I believe I'm very well capable to at least kill the Jhin. Okay. Good roam. And now we're gonna get the bot lane tier 1. My Varus should move to mid, so I'm gonna ping the Varus here to go to mid. Because I'm going to stay bot, so Varus, please go mid. Varus! I know you're an 80 carry, but can we please go mid, Varus? You're not gonna get anything by walking... Look, you noticed it, alright. Took him a minute, took him a little while. But his brains comprehended it, and we get another kill here, beautiful. I just had to, like, multitask that a little bit. Did this guy just really cancels auto to try and steal my cannon? That would be a little bit of a piggy move. Okay, looks like we died in top lane. Mundo's 0-4. And it's okay. We killed the Jhin, we killed the Pike. Recall, and we're gonna go to top lane. Now I will for sure go Cleaver though. They got an armor here. Or should I just go Blade Runner King, huh? Blade Runner King is not bad there. Buy HP here, buy HP here. I'm not sure. Alright, we got the bot tier 1. Looks like we killed bot lane again. Mid tier 1 and top tier 1 is what I'd be thinking about playing for. Rengar, Pike, and Mundo bot, and Malzahar is recalling. If I'm Malzahar, after recalling here, I probably want to move mid. I lost the cannon, don't type minus. Wait a second, what are you doing? I'm gonna get 5 stacks, and then use E. I can't kill him though, he's too fast. But, okay, so Malzahar was here for a little bit longer. He has to recall. Mundo was bot, Pike was bot. I believe Jhin walks bot here. Malzahar, Mundo walks mid. Because oh, why are you still here? Okay, get his passive out. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Oh, good point. My E, don't watch. Surely I kill him, right? Just WQ. Alright. Well, that's now play. I said watch this so often because I was thinking of ulting him, but I thought I don't want to have embarrassing. I can alter him for crit. I think I can win this with Eclipse Shoot maybe, or I just ult away. Piggy. Sorry, I felt a little bit too good about myself there. All right, well that works. He has no CC, right? So you can just dip out. Oh, that must be a tilter. That must be a tilter, bro. I'd be tilted. I'm actually just gonna buy this. I don't think I need, what's it called? Like, Cleaver, because it's only tabbies. I don't think I need Blade Runner King. I will just go this. It will empower everything that I do, and I believe that is going to be fine enough. And, yeah, we just keep going. Okay, so this guy's not old right now. He's 1 item. I'm going to my third. 1 item, 1 item, 1 item, 1 item. Okay. Everybody's pretty much on 1 item, right? So we are at least a full item ahead of the curve here. Keep in mind, my W. Okay. Mundo's Q deals damage based on, the max health. So you see here, his first Q basically almost one-shot me. But the lower HP you are, the less damage his Q will deal. Okay. There's a Herald to play for. We don't have midwave either. If I can find the Rengar, I one-shot him too. There's 1, 2, 3 people there. So maybe my best play is to just walk mid. Maybe push... Oh, I found the Rengar. You gonna go for his Raptors? There's no Raptors camp. Okay, I believe Rengar's probably walking here then. And Mundo either defends top or walks mid here. If Rengar comes here, I just dive him. Okay. Malzahar still bot. Rengar is here. Mundo's top. Jhin is bot, Pike is dead. Guess what? Mid tier 2 is free. Now, you could argue, why don't you move bot here? It's because the potential gain of going into bot is very unknown. As in, like, maybe I get a kill, maybe I get 2 kills, but maybe I also get nothing. If I stay mid, however, I'm guaranteed to get the wave and this tier 2 turret. And this tier 2 turret is like, what, 400 gold? right? And the wave was like a little bit of 100 gold, so boom. We got like 600 gold there by staying, whilst roaming could maybe get me something, right? That's the difference there. And going bot lane, I would refer to more so as a salvage play, or let's say I'm cleaning up the play. Whereas if I stay mid, I'm making my own play. I also pressure, right? Somebody of enemy team has to move there to stop me, and I like those plays much more as they are more consistent. Okay, get this guy away, basically saying, get out of my wave, you little piggy. This is my farm, this is my lane. And I'm gonna push one more wave, make it crash into the tier 1, reset, and the wave will bounce back into us, right? That's how the side wave management works. Mundo short mid though, so maybe I just use this tempo that I have to stay for this turret, because there's nothing else to instantly recall for, because Baron is about to get on the map in like a minute from now. Okay, there's a Malzar. He just TP'd. Okay, preferably here I'm going to go both Netis, because I want to play opposite to the neutral objective that we're going to be playing for. So in this instance, when Baron is going to be the neutral objective that we're going to be playing for, I want to go bot. But this wave is so bad, this wave is so good, so I'm going to go top here just because of the resources, and they're still tier 1. If there was not a tier 1, I would never go top here, but I simply believe that I can harvest more resources here, and it's still pretty risky for him. If he pathing like this, he's dead. Okay, that takes so long to go, huh? I got movement speed. Please not a flash. Oh, mama. Oh, stop. Okay, wait. My champ is balanced. Well, that's 3 items Pantheon. 1 item Pantheon is like... 2 item Pantheon is like... Okay, starting to feel 3 items Pantheon is like... But I'm also ahead of the curve, right? But even if they had items too, like... I don't think they would have killed me. I mean, maybe they would have. Yeah, they probably would actually. Especially if Rengar had items. Oh, good though. We get the kill. I gotta really work on my ultimate tires. Like, I thought I'd get out faster, but I could have just ulted here and I would always catch him. My ult comes out way slower than I anticipated there. Zion. Alright, it's okay. We get the tier 1 that we were aiming for in the first place. We also get the pretty good teammates here, honestly. And, does your speed? No, it just gives more armor penetration. Okay, I didn't even know Pantheon only gave armor penetration, but I'm just act like I knew that. Coach, by the way. Alright, we're 10 cents per minute. We're pushing out this tier 2 side wave. My team is absolutely overstaying for a tier 3 turret, something that almost every low EO player apparently is in love with. Overstaying for tier 3 turrets. Don't be one of that guys. We're going to be playing for the Baron. And what I was referring to here is a lot of times people just overstay for tier 3 turret worth 300 gold. And yeah, they just lose the game for it. I'm going to buy this because that's the most gold I can spend rather. And I just want to move my team here. We have a super fast Baron, and all we need to do is just kill one person, which should be very easy, and we just gotta play for Baron. I keep ping, so my team will move out here. Bot wave is pushed in. Pyke is gonna move for vision here, so I'm gonna like stand here and see if I can maybe find him if he walks in the river here. Okay, he has a ward here. Get that out. Yeah, please hook me. Alright, and now we're gonna play for the Baron. There's a ping, or the ward in here. I need my team to start this. TP. I'm gonna find this Rengar. Okay, we're doing the Baron here, right? Where is he? Here he is. Okay, I mean it went really awkward now. Okay, I think this one is perfect. I'm dead here though. Might be deep as well. I don't know. Maybe I should go on a Nash there, maybe I shouldn't. I thought I would find a Rengar and it'd be fine. But also Vega didn't instantly TP'd and then he TP'd here instead of here, right? If he just TP's in the pit, I can zone them. So there's a lot of things that could have gone different there, but all in all, it's alright. I'm gonna pick my team to not overstay. Don't overstay. Just get the inhib and dip. Take fast and leave. Right? Just communicate this to your team. Super important to just be like a follower for them and I'll ping them to go away. Just ping them to go away. Right? They don't need to overstay. And you cannot control the actions of your teammates or their emotions, but you can definitely help and try and guide them. Don't do it in a toxic manner though, but try and be like be the father of the team, right? Be a nice guy of the team. Right, I'm gonna get the rip-off, help everybody get this rip-off too. Then once we have Sterex, it's gonna be amazing. Last item I'm considering getting QSS just because of the Malzar ult. But I'm not sure about that yet. I might have to just I think the Lily wins. Oh no. I mean she's winning. What is going on, man? Did I win? He's going for the passive again. He really likes that passive thing, guys. He really likes that thingy. Alright, there's a tier 2 to play for, and there's a dragon. Only Jhin is up. My Varus can take this by himself as he's on-hit Varus. So I'm just gonna push the tier 2 here. Vigors can take this by himself. He doesn't need help. He's a grown man. And this gives me tempo to get this turret, I believe. Okay, there's a Jhin. I instantly get 5 stacks. There's a Rengar coming. I do have my Eclipse shoot coming up. I'm gonna instantly get W ready. I'm gonna W when he jumps on me. Eclipse and get the Thunder Sky. And now we can recall and play for Nash. Okay, right, I had enough mana there. So instantly started spamming W, play with the Eclipse shoot. My team is overstaying here again for absolutely nothing, nada, no pace. Don't like it. I said QSS. I'm not going QSS. I know, bitch. Ooh, it's a nice voice line. I'm gonna just move top lane for this tier 2 then. Because Baron macro around... I think Baron macro starts becoming alive at Diamond, honestly. And even then, it's very shallow. I've played it across all MMRs recently, right? Baron is just an objective that is super hard to take in coordination. Because people have when you say, or when you mention Baron to like... the average MMR in League of Legends, they get PTSD. They recall their last ranked game that they've lost by starting Baron, and Baron is just like an area where you don't go. It's like where the bad neighbor lives. You don't go again. You don't go to that area, unless 5 people are dead and you're like luckily next to Baron. Then it's like, you know what, we can take Baron here. Any other case, do not do Baron. Never take Baron. All right, this ult is somehow a flank. All right, come here, little piggy. I don't like that. Come here now. I got slowed. Alright, Q me. That's good. Well, clean. Pyke needs to get jailed. I need to get jailed. That was just not clean. I said clean, I jailed myself. Okay, I don't think we can end now because of me. Ah, my bad team. That's okay though, let's not overstay. Or outplay it actually, you can overplay it as well if you want to. Fury Wings. Get the boss guy. Holy moly, they're kind of serving it. Rengar has no ult, so... it's just the Malzahar now. I didn't expect that. Okay, well done. Well, that's a 2-item Varus only. GG well played. I had good teams too. But yeah, so everything. Let's go. Moving on to the next game, guys. Let's get it. We're playing against a Kled Jax. Very interesting top side here. And we have a super aggressive setup from both angles, right? So Kled, Flash TP Grasp, a little bit more reserved. But Kled Jax, super strong in early game, both of them. And Pantheon Vi also super strong in the early game, right? So we're gonna have a... potential bloodbath angle here. One thing that we have to keep in mind, also what we saw in the Darius game, is we're playing Ignite against TP, right? So even though our intention is going to be to play aggressive in the early game, we want to do it in a manner, or like in a method where we don't want to completely lose our position from, let's say, if we kill him, and the way he's pushing into him, but we're like 100 HP and we can get it to crash, we're in trouble too. I feel pretty scared walking in here, so I'm just going to get my ward down right here. And that should allow me to see if the Jax starts here or not. If he does not start here, that means he's pathing into top. And it looks like Vi is pathing into top, and I'm really happy with that. However, bot lane is also going to be a very interesting lane, because they have... okay, that's a name, bro. That's a name. He should grasp TP, so he's a little bit more of a reserved setup here. But this is also super aggressive lane in bot lane, right? Can really snowball to either side. Most important fundamentals is to stay hydrated, and I yap a lot, so... good. I've went for Conqueror, because I think it's more consistent in this matchup, also with the Jax, and let's keep looking for priority. See if we can utilize level up timers. I sadly missed my first Q, but it's okay. Alright, no bone plating, so we verified that. He's probably running second wind then as well, so second wind D-shoot. Interesting setup here. Waiting for a passive stack, and I'm gonna wait for him to go for his last hits, and okay, wait for him to maybe go for this last hits, and once he goes for the last hits, that's when my Q is guaranteed, right? So waiting for him to go, and boom. The Q is guaranteed when they go for last hits. Alright. This is the mean I get my level 2 from. We're gonna Q, auto, W, auto, and auto Q. Almost got above his horse. Beautiful, got explosion out 2. And now Pantheon, or sorry, Jax and Vi seem to be pathing to the top. So I'm doing a crash here, but it's gonna be an awkward crash. So like his next wave is gonna come here, but it's okay. So get to 5 stacks, and I can just permanently farm here for free pretty much. And the Kled is going to be under pressure every time he goes for the last hit, like that. And that's what I refer to as like an awkward crash. I just gotta be careful that I don't get too early ganked here, and I gotta stop losing my last hits. Alright. Do a third wave crash here. And now I could also look for the Jax. Okay. No, I'm just gonna get this guy off his horse. This is Scorch Proc. Gotta be careful that I don't take the turret aggro. Once he goes for the last hit, last hit is guaranteed, or the Q is guaranteed rather. Scorch Proc, no Scorch Proc. The wave is gonna start bouncing back into me, right? So he's gonna be forced to walk up for last hits, but I gotta keep in mind that he has TP and I do not. Okay. I don't see Jax bot. So very good chance this is his level 4 timer. That means it's his level 4, right? Knowing your level up timers is so imperative to know when you should be taking and or avoiding trades. Vi skipped her golems and is instantly going for here. So now the wave is bouncing back into me. I see the Kled sword is glowing, so that means his W is up. If you guys don't know, okay, there's the Jax. I'm gonna W the Jax and flash out here. I'm gonna Q him and poke him as much as I can, because I have 10 conquer stacks. I missed my Q. Still my E though. There we go. Beautiful. I can't do anything about that. Okay, he flashed on top of me, but the wave is still pushing into me. I think he trades here. Not sure if I get the assist. I do. And now I'm gonna get this and this, and I'm gonna run back. So here, I'm super happy with the skill trade for multiple reasons. It's a 2-for-1. That is already super worth. But most importantly, the wave is good. And by default, this play was always going to be fine for me, because the wave was pushing into me. I knew that consciously before the fight even started. In fact, I think this wave is going to stay here, and this next wave is going to walk up. So Kled loses a full cannon wave, and he hasn't TP'd, so he's going to lose the full next wave either. So by default here, before the play even plays out, as long as Kled dies, it is going to be a good outcome for me, right? And then, because the wave is so beneficial. And then if Jax just resets, I'm fine, I live. If Jax does this, what he did, it's alright because we trade. And the wave is still good for me. So now we're double CS. And it's all because my early game crashed. And this is why I will always say that your first 4 waves are the most important. And the first 4 waves will, generally speaking, decide... Oh, wait, he still had flash. I thought I used it. Your first 4 waves will always kind of decide what the rest of your laning phase is going to look, right? And this is a clear example. Your first waves are good, your setup is good. I know Jax was pathing top, I knew Vi was pathing top. I kind of knew what to expect in the early game, and this is the result. So now we're 31 CS to 13, and we're super far ahead. Okay, Vi hasn't reset yet though, and Jax has, and he has a lot more items. Also, Draven is 4-0, so that's a little bit of an issue, but enemy team is full AD, with Ezreal being mid as well, so I can buy more armor here. So now what I can do is slow push this wave. I mean, if he walks up here, I'm level 5. So level up timers here. He's in dive range now. All I need to do is WQ and he's dead. Nothing he can do about that. He might be looking to recall, so... what is that, Alois? Does that actually work? I mean, I do chunk him. Wait, that works. I mean, the ult proc to Scorch, which is what I didn't expect. He does still have TP though, so I'm just gonna reset here. And I buy Tabis, because as you saw here, I don't need enough more damage. I just need more defensive stats. And I absolutely love this game. Yeah, pretty good, right? And again, guys, this is the result of the first 4 waves. This next wave walks to the turret, so waves bounce back into me again. And this is basically going to happen for the remainder of your laning phase. And this is why I will always be an advocate of understanding your first 4 waves thoroughly, right? Second wave crash, third wave crash, fourth wave crash, because if you have that knowledge, you will by default always have a good position in your early game, and that is the most important part, because right now, Kled is going to be perpetually behind, simply because of the third wave crash. I avoided the Jax gank because I made the wave bounce back into me. I was not forced to walk up for last hits. We got the beneficial skirmish, and then boom, game's in a good spot. Alright, he has no potions, I have refillable, I have Tabis. His sword is glowing, that means his W is up, but he's using it right now. And that's actually what I was talking about before I got ganked by the Jax, is if Kled's sword is glowing, that means his W is up, and he cannot control the cooldown. It goes off cooldown the second he basically starts hitting somebody. So right now you see his sword is glowing. The first target he auto-attacks is going to start proccing his W. Wait for this, right? So he goes for that. Look, he's going to proc it, you see? And now it's going to go on cooldown. So now his sword is going to stop glowing afterwards. And now you see it's off cooldown. And once it starts, when it starts glowing again, that's when he has it. So you can kind of decide for yourself when to trade or when to not trade with him. Now he's going to have it again. You see how his sword is glowing? Doesn't matter though. Because... well, that was just all mechanics though. And as you saw right here, I don't need any extra damage, right? That's why we go for Tabis, because I have more than enough damage, all I need is survivability, and the movement speed is honestly one of the most broken stats in the game, and then, yeah, we get a kill. Oh, he's going APS, okay, that's good to know still. See how I keep track of everybody's items on the game. Draven was 4-0, now he's 4-2, so that we can essentially be shut down. Well played, team. And I still have freeze here. My minions are 2% stronger because we have a level lead across the map. I have 2 levels on Kled, 1 level here, and that means our minions become stronger. If you, collectively as a team, have stronger minions than your opponents, your minions become stronger. It's like a balanced method in the game, right? Which is smart because, let's say, the minions would be equal, it would always push into me, right? So that's a really unfair method. And now you see that if they get the levels up back, they basically will get on even strength again. I am 3 levels above, so I'm going to fight to the death here. He gets level 6. I want to get him off his horse if I can. How did that Q miss? What? Alright, and now we get a hard push. We get I'm not reset yet. I'm gonna actually slow push this wave to allow this next wave to walk into this lane as well. But not slow push, but actually like push as kind of much as I can to at least keep one main alive here. So that when the next wave comes in, it can walk closer here. I can farm it in a comfortable spot. That's the wave I'm gonna hard push, and then we get a reset. Oh wait, he basically peed. And then ulted to Narnia. I'm gonna have to dodge his Q. There we go. I missed my Q. I'm gonna hit level 9 from these minions here, which is gonna give me HP. Level up timer. And GG well played. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm so sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm Pantheon. Yeah, level up timer on the wave. I saw that was super close. And remember, guys, every level up timer counts because every time you level up, you get it out. I mean, 90 HP in stats. You can look at the replay there too. If you refresh it every time I level up, I get around 90 HP. So, of course, if I fight there and I get 90 HP extra, it's going to make the fight easier for me. I get armor as well. I get AD as well. Makes the fight easier. Bomba. Right? Okay, we might lose a plate here, but it's alright, because I am not going to be dying. Puts me back into reset faster, and this game is an absolute stomp fest, so... yeah, I mean, this game is getting stomped from all the sides now. Killing the 0-5 Kled again is not really going to change the outcome of this game, so I'm ready to look to maybe kill the Draven or the mid lane here. And I believe my best play is on a Draven. Kled is having to push this wave and this wave before it reaches my turret. So I think I have enough time to go bot lane here. And the Draven was 4-0 at a certain point in this game. And if he's going to go 4-4 now... he kind of missed the cannon though. I know from the average Draven player that they're not happy to die. I mean, Kai'Sa really didn't have to die for it though. I'm going to push this out, reset, and I'll go top. Because else Kled gets too much. Alright, I don't want to get cancelled by this guy. If he cancels me, I'll cancel him and his family tree. I'm gonna ping that I go top. I hope Kai'Sa still just goes bot. Very good. And then we'll go for this item. Present it. I'll just go for this. No biggie. Alright. Yeah, I do lose 2 plates here, but we killed the Draven. Unfortunately, it was actually worth it because he managed to trade the kill. If Kai'Sa stayed alive, she would get 2 extra waves and Draven would lose those. But I would say it's more so a mistake of the Kai'Sa than my execution or my idea, right? So it's still alright. Kled getting 2 plate really doesn't matter for me because he's already not a win condition anymore, right? If this guy gets 200 gold, but I deny the Draven 300 gold, that would of course be worth it because Draven is the win condition. Again, it's not what eventually happened. Oh, I should be maxing my W, my bad. It's not what happened, but that was the idea behind my roam, right? Okay, don't keep pushing this wave, and now I probably want to just make sure I get this full turret before I start roaming again, simply because it's going to allow me to get a bigger tempo timer, because instead of being able to push it into the tier 1, I'm going to be able to push it all the way into the tier 2, and then Kled has to push like 3 waves before it reaches my turret, and that's going to give me a much larger window of opportunity to basically set up my roams. Alternatively, if I cannot roam... Is Jax here? Or are you just griefing, buddy? You get back here. Yeah, you don't win. You're not him. Right, we're winning bot lane 2. Now I'm not going to roam. I'm just going to stay for tier 2 because I have a massive wave. I have 6 grubs. And yeah, this is just turned into an absolute snowball. And how do we snowball? Well, guys, our first 4 waves. And then Kled also made some more mistakes. Combo did not manage to kill him. And Kled's respawn timer is very low because he's only level 7. So he's already going to be here. Yep. I'm hitting level 11 though from the wave. Scourge Pro, gotta be careful for the turret. Auto Q for Eclipse. Okay, and now let's dip. I have my ultimate anyways, I'm level 11. Let's not risk it, I have a 1k shutdown, so I'm a massive, you know, window of opportunity for enemy team. We're getting mid turret. Kled has to push out this wave, before it reaches my turret realistically. And so I could basically... Okay, so what I'm going to do here is move into mid. And then after moving to mid, I can either go back to top or I can ult into bot. But by moving mid, I put myself closest to any angle, right? I could move mid. And see, now I see that the Kled is not pushing. So what I'm going to do is set it, move into bot now, kill this Raven to just tilt this guy. And the game is pretty much over. And then you see I'm not losing anything here either. Raven! Raven! That's my baby. Wasn't me. Sorry. I'm not sorry at all, by the way. I ult there for a reason. Took his wave too, he probably doesn't like me now. It's okay. Alright. No flash, no E. Beautiful. And now we're just expanding our lead, right? Like, what can enemy team do? We get our item, 1250, so, bomba. Now I have our item, reason to go into top, and Kled still hasn't reached my turret. That's why you, generally speaking, want to basically take away the tier 1. Once you have the tier 1, you get a bigger window of opportunity, because your opponent has to push way more waves, and then you're always going to be fine. We're going to use an E for moon speed, and we're going to play for the tier 2, because that's 700 gold, and we just keep expanding our lead. I'm not going to play my macro around kills anymore. Realistically, we could look to shut down the Ezreal, but I don't really care. We shut down the Draven. He was 4-0, now he's 5-6, so we used 2 ults for him. Sure, we lost most of our turn. Doesn't matter though. Kled is already absolutely useless. He's not a win condition. I'm still 2 items. Now play for the tier 2, and the game is going to be over. I'm going to Q the minion as well. He does get it. He has no flash, so he's just dead. And now we're going to play for the tier 2 turret, as I was referring to. And we're just going to close this game out in a fashion where at this point in the game, we're not going to play for kills anymore. We just want to play for turrets, because this turret gives me 700 gold, which is basically 2 1/3 of a kill. Which is worth more than playing for kills, right? And by going for these turrets, the kills will kind of come into me as well, because I have to defend against me from taking this, right? So Kled will come top, maybe, I mean, the rest is dead. But that's the point. And then after I've taken this, I'm probably going to go bolt for the tier 2. Okay, he's got a pick it. Oh. What did you do? Clean game! Alright, clean game. Moving on. Anywho's. Moving on. 4th game here, playing against an Udyr top with lethal tempo resolve and a ghost teleport. And we have a Kha'Zix, they have a Diana. Both junglers are again, they could gank in the early game, right? Both Diana and Kha'Zix can gank in the early game, but very often these are jungle champions that want to farm. Now, I'm gonna run D-Blade into this matchup simply because I want to have a little bit more stat check potential. And I am considering rushing Cleaver in this game because we are almost full AD. And 2 things that you get from getting Cleaver, right? The stats are pretty good now, as in the build path too. One issue with Cleaver is that it gets the hardest spike once you complete it, right? The item towards it are not that good, whereas in Eclipse it's way better because you get 70 AD from the completed item, but you can at least get, how much is it? 55 in the build path, right? With Cleaver, since these components are also nerfed, you only get 15 and 35 AD. It used to be 45, so there's a little difference there. Actually, no, it used to be 40, not 45, but it's okay. Other than that, I want to see where the Diana is starting. I'm a little scared of face checking Udyr with lethal tempo ghost as well. You can keep running me down in the extended fight, and as a result, I'm gonna go for this pathing, see if I can get the early game ward down on the Diana right here. Yeah, now I know how both junglers are going to be pathing, and I know how to adapt my early waves, right? Yeah, and the second thing I want to mention is when I rush Cleaver and I have a full AD draft, if I lower anybody's armor, all my teammates benefit from it as well, right? So that's always one thing to memorize when you're playing with Cleaver. Right, Udyr is a very strong level 1 champion because he can use 2 abilities. What is that, man? You're gonna lose the XP for that, no? Caitlyn and Morgana can zone him from the wave now. I don't know. Alright, let's keep the focus. Alright, he's D-shoot. Boys. There's a second Q. I want to poke him as much as I can. Very nice. I'm keeping my Conqueror stacks up here. I have 8 Conqueror stacks. He's gotten to push a little bit. Yeah, that's what I expected to happen when they show mid like that, but it's okay. I think they'll learn from that. The wave's kind of pushing into me, which is good, because then the Udyr is forced to walk up for last, and he's already used his potion. Oh, I need to last it a little bit better, though. He's gonna this level 2 there. He's probably gonna select his shoot. And Kha'Zix is pathing into bot, whereas Diana is pathing into top. And how do I know that? Because I haven't seen Diana here, and I know Kha'Zix is pathing into bot, right? So Diana could either look for a level 3 gank here onto my Ezreal, or she's gonna just full clear the top here, and very nice ward by my Yasuo here to give me a little bit more safety as well. Okay, use his passive there. Oh, auto Q maybe puts him into execution range. Diana showed here, she just did the Raptors. She could look for the top gank, she's ganking mid, okay. She still needs to rep off and/or golems before she could gank top now. I'm gonna use my passive there because I can get 2 minions, I think it's good. The more I poke him here, the easier my potential dive is. Oh, I just flash auto Q him. And now I gotta push this as fast as possible, because the Udyr is going to base and TP, or base, he's going to TP as fast as he can, right? So there we go. We get the wave in, it's gonna bounce back, and we are happy. Udyr was not forced to walk up for last hits there. In fact, he should have never walked up, yet he did, and he gets punished now. Not sure about this reset. I'll just sit on double longsword, and I'll switch this to a refill. And the reason I like the double longsword here is because it gives the option for me to either still go Cleaver or the Eclipse. I can choose here because double longsword goes into both, right? If I bought a pickaxe, for example, if I went for a pickaxe, I would be locked into going for an Eclipse. Bot lane is doing alright. We just won a mid... Wait, my Yasuo 2v1 them. Alright, Pizang. And Diana right now is here, here, and here. How do I know that? She had 16 CS. 4, 8, 12, 16, and here are 3 more camps that she's going to be playing for. This wave is pushing into me, which is amazing. I'm not forced to walk up for last hits, and as a result, I'm going to just let this wave get pushed into me, not forced to walk up for last hits, because if I die here, this would be the worst timer to die. First things first, enemy team has verified my jungle's position in bot side. And if I die right now, first of all, I would die, right? But on top of that, I would also lose these 2 waves, and then afterwards the wave would bounce back into the Udyr again, if I were to die, right? He just hit level 5, he has no potions, so that's what I want to abuse. But let's see if I can match my level 5 first, before I really fight him, like, harder. Right, I can't really stop this. Use his passive there too, so I'm gonna use my E. Should make it a little bit harder for him to get a crash. I have 10 Conqueror stacks now. Gonna wait with my Q. Okay. Maybe I should have used my Q a little bit faster, but that was okay. He's going to reset. My response is going to... Ooh, there's the Diana, 32, so she's gotten 4 more camps. I'd assume she has no flash because she had died in mid. My Kha'Zix is a full call fields. What a manus. No, I don't know what that is, bro. The guy's tilted beyond belief. Alright. Not sure about this recall yet. I think it's just... longsword boots. By another longsword, I'm locked, right? I can just get boots and I'll get the longsword. I'll do it. He is going double cloth though. Now I kind of dislike it. I believe I should rush Cleaver. I should rush Cleaver still. So that should have been a glowing mode, I suppose. It's alright though. No ult timer here because there's nothing to ult for. My minions are 1% stronger because we have a level lead here and a level lead here. So that's one thing to consider. Other than that, the game's looking absolutely amazing. Diana used flash and she's going back into bot side. How do I know that? She's farming her topside camps now, right? So how do we check the junglers, guys? We press tab every time they show on the map and we count their CS. You want to learn all about that? Check out my courses, baby. Alright. As I poke him, he has 1 potion. Oh. Use my E there, but it's okay. I gotta keep in mind his movement speed. Those 6 Conqueror stacks right now. 8. I missed that one, so the Conqueror stacks are gone too. There is a plant in the river right now, so whoever has priority can kind of get access to it first. Which is something I gotta keep in mind here. I have full stacked. Okay, there's the shoot. And the reason this fight was so easy for me is because he had because I had full stacked Conqueror before I started the fight even. And now I just hard push this wave, hard push next wave, and I can set up my next reset again. I don't have to stay for the plate, I don't have to stay for the plant in the river because it would just delay my tempo. All I'm gonna do is hard push this. I know Diana's pathing to the top most likely again, so by hard pushing this, I'll get it to reset, and then I am super happy. Look at this, I'm super happy. There's a potential that I could look to roam mid because I crashed the wave into his third. It's gonna bounce back into me. Even if I lose the plate, it is alright. Simply because this plate does not change the outcome of the game for me. Okay, I don't lose out on the plate. Now, Udyr could slow push or Udyr could hard push. If he hard pushes, I should instantly move into top. And it looks like he's going to hard push. Okay, now I move top right. If he were to slow push, I could have walked into mid first. Maybe look for an ult here. Or here. Okay, so we're gonna move top now first, because else I would lose the full wave and or maybe plates. And we need about 1150 gold for our cleaver. In the past, this longsword still used to build to cleaver. If you know, you know. But it's okay, we're not in the past, we're living in the present. Let's stop being a pig. Talking about the golden days. Today's the golden day. Alright. My bros, we're gonna keep pushing this out. And, yeah. After this roam, after this wave, we probably want a plate here, and then I can look for a roam. That's the order in which I wanted to speak. Looks like Udyr is recalled, could be looking for tabbies. Get this plate for sure. Okay, there he is. He's a little bit down on mana. Not sure what he did there. That was through his shield, by the way. That's why I almost dealt no damage. Gonna keep track of my Conqueror stacks here. Alright. Does this Q one-shot? I'm not sure. It does not. Okay. We're gonna look for a plant in the river, and I can maybe have an ult angle into mid lane too. 1150 is the gold that I need for my full item, and there should be a plant still. There it is. I'd assume Diana comes into top side here, so I just want to get her ward down, see what she's up to. Okay, I don't see her here. Then I could just maybe ult on this guy. I'm gonna try it. Diana is both side, okay. Okay, he goes away, that's alright. And then we just push this out, and we're gonna have cleaver. So this works too. Our farm is good. We are 2-0. The game is going super consistent. We don't get the play, that's alright. Then we just hard push this wave. It's gonna give us around 100 gold. Remember, a normal wave gives you around 100 gold of gold income, and the game is giving me gold income too. So this will be plenty to get my reset. And then I'll have my cleaver, as I perfectly said. He TP's back, does not matter. We're gonna have our cleaver. Next item is going to be Eclipse. And at this point in time, I have a full item completed. That's also because he prioritized boots, right? And he just has components to Sunfire. I don't know what he's building. Could be Iceborne Gauntlet too. So, okay, that is not good. Welcome back. Alright, and so cleaver, we're gonna go Eclipse after. And we just switched the order because he was buying so much armor, right? And every time now, when I reduce his armor, I get a little bit more movement speed as well. So, perfect. And yeah, we're just gonna keep going. I mean, my team is playing absolutely amazing too. So, that makes the games a little bit easier. There's no way he can beat me when I have a full cleaver. I have movement speed here. Okay, should have fully charged that. That's okay. Not the best trade there. Should have maybe just used my W instantly instead of waiting for 5 stacks. Because I would have gotten half his HP. Still gotta utilize my passive a little bit better in terms of how I rotate my abilities. But that's okay. I'm not the most knowledgeable about my combos. Diana is here. This plate is low HP, so I want to play for that for sure. He has 1 potion left as well. Oh, that's a little awkward. Next wave, I'm sure I can get the plate. And then I'll probably buy CDR boots and just look to roam more. I don't think I can really kill this guy, but what I can always do is look to roam to expand my lead. Pantheon is one of the best roaming champions in top lane night. So now I should get this wave for sure, this plate rather. And then what I'm going to do is Diana is going to respawn and has a good likelihood of coming into top side. So right now she could be coming. I'm going to try and push in this wave. Just getting my reset and I get tempo from getting this wave in. Although I don't want to die whilst doing so. And there we go, we get the wave in. So now we have tempo. Because Udyr right now has to collect this wave and push out this wave that has not even spawned yet. Before he could realistically look to get my plates, right? And so because I proxy and look to reset with tempo right now, I could be on mid wave and I would not lose anything. Because this is the next wave that I'm supposed to collect. So that's why tempo gives you the proxy gives you the tempo here. But unfortunately, nobody in the enemy team is on the map, so I can't really look to ult towards anybody by the looks of it. And so we're just gonna have to return to top lane with no collections because my team is too good, unfortunately. Unfortunately, my team is too good. Who would have ever said that? Diana keeps going into bot side. I want her to come into top side so I can kill her. Maybe she knows. Know what to do about that. Oh, missed that one. And I'm just gonna push this wave. I don't think I can play for the plate. Udyr is most likely into base. This guy's tab is too, which makes sense because we're full AD, right? With the exception of Swain. But it's a Swain support. Alright, I'm gonna look for an ultimate angle here. I am only level 10, but it's alright. I'm just gonna ult here. Damn, the tabbies make sure tanky. I'm gonna flash that. Well, it worked. 2 kills for none. And we get this mid turret as well. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, I'm gonna start changing my recall because Yasuo will take it by the time that I'm back in base. Kazakh is defending the top wave so he doesn't get any plates. Beautiful, we got 2 kills. I mean, they were already losing. Let's say they were a little bit more close. This, of course, would have been an absolute 1v9 play, but my Yasuo's already smurfing. However, it's still a great way for me to expand my lead because, as I said, it's really hard to kill Udyr. I lose 1 wave, but I got the wave in mid lane. I got 2 kills and I got the turret. So, ultimately, that's super worth. And this time, we finally got rewarded for a roam because we're doing the same thing every time, but a lot of times we are not getting rewarded. This time, we finally did get rewarded. When I press tab, their bot lane is the only weak condition they realistically have. Their top lane is completely out of the game, so I want to utilize my next ult to shut down their bot lane because whilst I'm playing, it's important to keep track of who's the win condition in the enemy team so that I can actively play to basically stop it, right? Alright, I'm gonna hard push this. Plates are gone. Alright, he's going for the Iceborne angle. Make sure to not lose any HP extra here so I can just stay on the map. Alright, took down half his HP with just 3 Qs. Love my champion. Pantheon is such a fun champion to play. Alright, well, looks like my team is having the same plans here by shutting down their bot lane. I can't really look to do much in top lane here, so I might just do push proxy roam again, because I don't need to kill this ON2 Udyr to, like, expand my lead, right? I can expand my lead through so many different ways. And to be fair, making this Udyr that is ON2 into ON3 is not really going to change anything either, so I'll just push this out. I want this one, because I'm greedy. Now I'll proxy in the same thing, right? By proxy, I'm going to get tempo, and I can utilize that tempo to maybe roam bot, maybe roam mid again. Or maybe invade Diana on her blue buff, or her red buff rather. So, now we proxy. See if I can hit all the minions here. Beautiful. And now I'm going to move in. Diana's bot side, alright, I'm going to go there bot side too. I am going to go there too. Please. Voice. I mean, they saw me. Diana's here. She's probably on Gromp. Should I help my bot lane here? I'll start my combo with W. Okay, that should be dead. Very nice. Diana used flash, Morgana used flash. We are still chilling. I prioritized my E there for the Caitlyn ult, right? Which made the most sense to me there. And we get another kill. I believe Swain loses that. But I'm gonna outplay her if she comes for me. Oh, guys. Guys. I have a plan, 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 I have a plan. My mind is telling me no. Okay, I got a little startled. Shh. Shh. Does that give her vision? I don't think it does. Baby. Alright, we got all of them. Beautiful. Morgana's coming, but I want the cannon. Else chat says -1. She has no flash. She flashed at me last time. Look at how angry she is. Okay, now we have Eclipse, so we shot down that bot lane weak condition. We got this guy's flash, and we got this guy's flash. So now our bot lane is a little bit smoother too. And I'm gonna do the same thing because the only weak condition they have, realistically, is their bot lane. So I only have one job, and that is to shut down their bot lane, which is what I'll actively be looking to do. Very nice, Ezreal. Alright, Caitlyn, come to bot. Caitlyn. Oh, wait, Diana still had flash. I'll just blame my internet on that one. Come on. Oh, Katarina's Blade on King. This might be an in-play. What is it? Thank you, Ezreal. That was calculated, of course. Like, yeah. I have Eclipse. I still have Eclipse. I gotta play smart with my Eclipse. And game over. Alright! I mean, my team is amazing too. So, the most important fundamental to remember, of course, is getting the better teammates will always make the game easier. But, no, let's stop kidding here. I played the Udyr 030. Never got a chance to play this game. We killed the Caitlyn twice now. We killed the Diana and the Katarina twice. Well, it wasn't really... was I involved in the yes, I killed her actually. Well, I'm going to play for the tier 2 now. And because that's 700 gold. And I would value the 700 gold over anything else. Now I think the Caitlyn's been shut down well enough. So I can just get to play for the tier 2 turret. Not the easiest to farm jungle camps with Pantheon. You're not the fastest. Still have the wave here, so I should be running a little faster maybe. Because then I can get this. Alright, he's going for full armor, which is what I expected. Which is why we went Cleaver first, of course. Gonna stack my passive here. Okay, we have our passive. Every time you just use an ability or an auto attack, you stack your passive. 2 going bot, Katarina mid. Only Diana could be top as well. At 10 Conqueror stacks. Oh. I need to stop taking turret damage. Wait a second. I can't get close there. I need to fight this Udyr outside of his turret so I can, let's say, chunk him to half HP, put him in my execution range. Else it's really hard to progress for me here. And what I can always do is slow push this first wave, hard push this second, get a bigger wave and get it to crash that way. So we're not going to instantly push this. I want this wave to walk like here so I can push both. I'm going to start pushing now. Yeah, now we'll come into the position where I want it to be. See, it's going to walk up a little bit closer. I didn't instantly full hard push it. And now we're going to have no waves of him. I'm going to cleanly crash it into his turret without him having a minion wave. And hopefully that gives us enough to get the tier 2 turret here. Well, with the range of Swain, it should be even easier. And after I get this, just play the turret. We just hit the turret only. Morgana's coming. Caitlyn is here. I believe I probably... Oh, I should have flashed that, but I think I still die. That's a 1k shutdown, but at least it went to Udyr that was already 0-3. The risky about this, if Swain just hit the turret, I believe we would have just gotten it and gotten out, but he started hitting the champions, which is bad. Now we gotta be wary of Baron, because we lost 1k here to Diana, we lost the 1k to Udyr. They're gonna go for the Baron here, they are doing this. And we are for some reason pushing bot. Kha'Zix is taking waves from Ezreal. So the game is like Ultra 1, but all this Kha'Zix cares about is getting the Canamium from my Ezreal. Yeah, that's Platinum Emerald Elo for you too. Oddly enough, he has 4 kill participation. Same with Diana, but we have double the kill. He has like 3 full hard-winning lanes, but yet this guy only wants to grief by the looks of it. I'm not entirely sure what has happened or why this guy is so upset, but it's okay. They do have Nashor now. So this game is gonna get trickier. Caitlyn's 2.5 items, Diana's 2 items. Now Udyr's gonna have 2 items, and they are all equal in EXP again too. In fact, their support and their AD carry are a full level or 2 levels above mine. So we're gonna keep up the focus here. Randomly, this has turned into a banger, and that's just because of lack of discipline by myself. I guess to play for the tier 2, but ultimately this still should not have been a play for an enemy team. I hope Diana are. Yeah, I think the Yasuo's kind of griefing it there. If we keep this up, we're gonna lose this game. Please, okay. I'm gonna turn on the chat here so I can communicate to my team. Right. All. Are we just randomly running it? I don't even know what happened. I am praying we lose. He got a full frozen heart and these components too. I don't even think I win the 1v1. I need to stop dying and regroup on the maps. That's good. Can catch that guy too. He actually has a shutdown, even though it's 3 and 10. Maybe that makes him a little happier. I want to collect this wave. This guy's gonna take it. Okay, I'm just gonna let him take it. My guy's tilted at the Ezreal. Did the Kha'Zix maybe die once to Ezreal like pushing a wave, and that's what sent him into a mental descent, even though he's getting absolutely carried? Sometimes I never understand really what happened. I wish I had chat on earlier so I would know, but at the same time, this is why maybe having chat off is just simply better. My next item, not entirely sure what I want. This Kha'Zix is absolutely griefing, right? So we gotta keep that in mind. We're kind of playing 4v5 here, or 4v6 in a different world, kind of. This guy legit has issues. Alright, it's okay though. We still have Yasuo to play with. Alright, I'll push this out and just gonna group up with my team. Mainly Yasuo go together and we win. 3 items now. 2.5, 2.5. So we gotta keep in mind of those. This is 2 items too. We do have 3 dragons at least, so in that regard we're in a good position. Udyr top, so I'm down to look for a fight. Katarina only has 1 item. Ezreal's bot, I should be the one that's bot, but it's okay. That doesn't kill her. Ay. Somebody just took blue buff, so that must be Diana. Well, unlucky. This is Udyr TP. Oh, I missed my Q. Okay, well we got 2. Okay, nice, we got 3. Oh, that was well played by Ezreal. Nice. Well played. Okay, that was good. Why is Ka so mad? I just want to understand why he's so mad. Kled peak smiley face. Oh, well, okay. Let's win as a team. Well, you never know, man, with these plays. Like, this game should have been a 20-minute game with how this game was going, but it's alright. 1 minute for Baron. Let's play for that. Why is he going for this? Oh, he's just griefing. He just wants to lose. I will never understand players like these. I don't know what happened. I think Pantheon or Ezreal went for like a wave that he didn't want. Alright. She didn't swap me with that. Not sure how to play her because we're perpetually 4v5, right? Udyr's 3 items. I don't think we can kill him. Ezreal's 3 items, but he hasn't recalled since the last fight. I don't think Kha'Zix is going to group. I'm just keeping track of what Kha'Zix is doing. 1 minute for Soul as well. I'm scared to start Nash. Okay, he just wants to all in here. I mean, I'm ready. I can just ult and like follow him. I'm going in. Oh. Oh yeah, baby. I'm not really participating much in this fight, but I am zoning Caitlyn Diana out. And my team won the skirmish. I think I should have insta-eat there and not stand in the Caitlyn trap. And then the fight was a different angle. We won it. Oh, that's nice. I think we can end the game from that, but I could have played my fight better if I just used my E. Instantly. It's okay. I think the ultimate is good, the engage was good. Just stuck that I got CC'd by the Caitlyn traps. And then it became tricky for me. Caitlyn's gotta clear this wave here. We should play for the soul then. Caitlyn's playing this really well. Keeping her range. I think Yasuo just had to run and let the Kha'Zix die and take Dragon, but he wants to save this guy. Because else he turns into a crybaby. I don't know, can we take this? They have to do it fast. I believe they can before they can arrive. I gotta run too. Have you got brain damage? Yeah, I don't know, man. Players like these disgust me. Why are we doing Scuttle instead of doing Dragon Burrow? Like on a timer to do it, and we're just gonna quickly do the Scuttle. It's okay. Yeah, now we're not in time. Okay, that is interesting though, that he's doing Scuttle instead of just doing Dragon. Like, that is a little bit unforgivable. I think she walks into this, I have flash too, she has no E. I deal no damage to that guy, man. That is just anti-fun, but yeah, he's 4D. Maybe we should get Blade Runner King so I have some percentage health damage. I don't know how else to do damage to that guy. He's a behemoth. Okay, well, we got the cannon, we got the Caitlyn. They did not get the soul because we're doing Scuttle. It's okay though. It's alright. Trying to do some damage testing here, honestly. I think I'm stuck with him. I don't think I can escape. I'm griefing here. I'm absolutely griefing it. Ah, that's just really bad. They're gonna farm so much now too. I do get my 4th item, but next item we definitely Brilliant King. This guy would rather do Grom. Wait for me. If possible. Okay, so 2 items here, 2 potions here at minute 30. 3 items here, almost 4 items here. I don't know, man, these guys annoy me so much. I just hope Diana doesn't steal it, but we don't have smite. Okay, neither did they. You know what the cringe part is that this Kha'Zix just wants attention. He just wants attention. Because he is not actually running it down. He doesn't want to actually lose. Like, he's keeping us close that we are still winning, right? So he just wants attention. It's kind of sad to see, but it is what it is. At least we'll win the game most likely. What 4 items, 4 items, 4 items, 4 items. So we should like one item ahead of the curve besides of the Caitlyn, which is also going to be my target every fight, right? Kazk is going top lane. Not even sure if we can kill this guy together. We can try. We're gonna have the wave 2. We have 2 cleavers. Yeah, we definitely do enough damage. Nice. Right, so now we have mid lane pushing by default with the super minions. We have bot wave pushing with our team, and we're gonna push top lane, so should be good enough to get in a position so we can close out the game here. Yasuo's pushing this. I don't have flash for the Caitlyn, but that's alright. Caitlyn shouldn't really be able to hit us that easily either. She didn't crit me there. 80% crit. I was like, wait, no crit? Okay. That's a little lucky though, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, this is not the play, buddy. I don't have nothing for you. I'll block that one for you. Alright. Doing as much damage to her as I can. Holy moly, he just blocked everything and killed her. Well, that works too. I actually got her. I didn't expect to do that much damage to her. Nice. Well. We won the game. 33 minutes. Could have been done in 20. It's okay. Sometimes happens. Sometimes you get some piggies. Alright, GG's. Clean game nonetheless. Just became a little messy after I died to the tier 2 top and they got Nash, but well, that delayed the game by like 5 minutes easily, right? But we won. All is good. We're gonna, report this Kha'Zix, and there's that, guys. Perfect. Alright.